great turnout. My name is Shanika, and I'm really excited to welcome Mayor Pete back to Portsmouth. As Brenda mentioned, I am an environmental engineer, I'm a Democrat, and a Portsmouth resident. Most important though, I am a mother, and that's why I'm particularly interested to hear how Mayor Pete is going to be talking about, or his plans to address some of our major environmental challenges. As someone who has worked in environmental and public policy for the last 20 years, this to me is really the first time that I've seen climate and environmental issues take center stage. And I've been particularly impressed with how Mayor Pete has talked about the issue and what he's had to say. First, as mayor of South Bend, he has been basically on the front lines responding to unprecedented rain events, a 1,000-year flood, a 500-year flood within an 18-month time frame. And he has been the one directly helping the families and helping his community recover. Second, as the youngest candidate in this big presidential race, he correctly points out that he's going to face the consequences, in addition to all of us, if we do not act on climate change. So while I am hopeful and happy and excited that climate and environment is taking such an important stage here and being talked about more, I'm also troubled because we are running out of time. Scientists estimate that by 2030, that is less than 10 years from now. 2030 used to feel far away to me, but it's 2020 now, and it doesn't feel that far anymore. We need to cut our greenhouse gas emissions by half in order to keep our temperatures from rising, the sea levels from rising, and to continue to see these extreme climate events from occurring. So we need basically nothing short of a bold climate and energy plan, and that is exactly what Mayor Pete has proposed. But it is not just about climate. It is also about safeguarding our water, one of our most basic resources. PFAS, many of you may know about, is a chemical, a man-made toxic chemical that is rampant throughout our country and in our area. Pease Air Force Base has several wells that impacted daycares where they found contamination of PFAS. And I immigrated from Sri Lanka as a toddler, where we knew when we visited back that you never drank the water from the tap there. But this is America. We shouldn't have to worry about whether the water from our tap is safe and whether it's safe for our children. So this is, I'm glad that Mayor Pete has brought so much urgency to this issue, and I'm excited to hear more about how he's planning to tackle climate and environmental issues. Before I hand it over to the next speaker, I want to make one final point. As Secretary of the Portsmouth Dems, I want to encourage all of you to like and follow us on Facebook and figure out how you can get involved. The road to the White House starts here in New Hampshire as the first of the nation primary, and in just over a month, which is hard to believe. And so it's up to all of us to be involved. So please feel free to ask me questions, or our chair, Lori McCrae, has also joined, is also here with us. Feel free to ask us how you can get involved. As overwhelming as these issues and problems may be, I follow what Nancy Pelosi has famously said: don't agonize, organize. So it's going to take all of us to come together. And now it's my pleasure to introduce another longtime environmental advocate, an early supporter for Pete, and co-founder of New Hampshire's own Stonyfield Farm, Gary Hirschberg.
Thank you, Portsmouth.